Hey guys, Zach here, and this is going to be a quick video on the quote, "The only limit we have is weakness of attention and poverty of imagination." And this is what I'm super passionate about. This is so aligned with what I teach that I need to talk about this right now, because I believe if you don't have those two things, how can you be successful in this world? The first one is weakness of attention. So many people are addicted to Facebook. I'm addicted to Facebook. I'm gonna call myself out. I'm addicted to Instagram. All those things. There's a lack of focus. It's just like reacting, right? And people can't focus on a thing for like 5 minutes. You're watching a movie, and I've done it before. You're watching a movie, and then all of a sudden you need to check your phone. It's lack of focus. The one thing that I realize is Bill Gates once said, Bill Gates is one of the richest people in the world, and here's one piece of advice that he gives every single person, every single entrepreneur is focus. All you need to do is focus. Warren Buffett does the same thing, focus. Because if you can focus on one thing and master that one thing, you can lock into things. You can follow through with things. You can do something for 5 hours, 6 hours and still be aligned with it, still be energized with it. Because that's what true focus is. And that's what Bruce Lee used to teach. Bruce Lee used to teach it's all about focus. It's all about breaking through. It's focusing and then pushing through and breaking through. It's all about flow. And if you can get yourself to that place, focus will enlighten you up. And he gave an awesome technique that you guys could start using on the other end of this. That's going to really strengthen up your focus. And all you've got to do is look above eye level at a spot above eye level. So right now I want you to look above eye level at one specific spot. And as you look at that spot specifically, I just want you to focus on that spot. And if you focus on that spot, just be enlightened and focused just on that area. And then if any thoughts come into your head, just don't think about the thoughts, just go back to the spot. If you can do this for 2 minutes every morning and 2 minutes before you go to bed, your focus will start getting better. Your focus. And that'll go into your business, that'll go into your life, that'll go into your relationships, that'll go into everything. Because you won't have to go this and this, doing two things at once, because you can't do two things at once. You can only do one thing at once properly. I can't do a video right now while I'm messaging someone. I can't do that because I'm either here or I'm doing this. But most of us are like this. I can't watch a movie and then check my phone. I'm not fully associated into the movie. So this is really important to strengthen up your focus. And the way the technology is going, you're losing more focus because there's more things, And people even start in business, and then the next thing shows up, and I'll go to the next thing, and then I'll go to the next thing, and they're jumping like a kangaroo. It's different things because it's exciting. It's something new. But you don't follow through with something because that's a lack of focus. And the second part of this is poverty of imagination. And like I've said in other videos, is when we go to school's all about logic. And the thing about our subconscious mind is all intuition, and it's all creativity, and it's all imagination. And so many people in this world aren't even thinking. Let me ask you this, and you're probably like, no, they do thinking. Having little thoughts isn't thinking. Thinking's like saying, getting aligned with, I'm going to choose to think. I'm not going to react. Because what you're thinking about right now, you've got a program inside your mind. You probably thought the same thoughts as you did yesterday to where you are right now. I used to do it as well. Until you decide to choose and use your conscious mind to say, hey, I'm going to focus on what I want. I'm going to focus on what I truly desire. And once you start focusing on those things, you start getting trained. Your paradigm starts changing. Your subconscious mind, your program starts to change. So if you're waking up every single day and you're depressed, there's a reason you're depressed. And if we can go to the root cause of why you are depressed, we can obviously clear it up, but it takes conditioning of a new program. And that's why I'm really that's why I hate seeing people when they start to feel depressed. Because if they take that one day and then do it for a week and then 2 weeks, guess what happens? It becomes a program. And you can program yourself to stuff up, or you can program yourself to be successful. A small thought can turn into a suicidal thought. And a small thought can also turn into an amazing business and an amazing idea. It's your choice at the end of the day. It's what conditioning do you want to give yourself? And all it takes is you using your imagination. And the realization is, stop having a poverty of imagination. Stop living the life. If you're not happy with your life, change it. Close your eyes. Put some music on and ask myself, what do I truly desire? And what am I going to go for? Because once I start going for it, I can be aligned with it. And once I start being aligned with it, guess what happens? Things start showing up in my life. It's amazing. Like I always say, it's like passion. Once you find your passion, doors open effortlessly for you. It's amazing. So you need to start being creative. And in school, it's all about logic. We're being taught for 10 years, 15 years, it's all about logic. 80%, you got 80%, you got a D+, it's all logical. You can't mark creativity. You can't. I can do an amazing piece of art. Have you ever seen people do an amazing piece of art? And you walk in, you're like, I could have done that. But then someone else looks at it like, whoa, that's the most amazing thing ever. You look at it two different ways. You cannot mark creativity. And fulfillment comes from creativity, owning what is your art of fulfillment. What are you doing every day that makes you light up inside? Because once you can get clear on that, the whole game changes, my friends. The whole game changes. So all you need to do is practice focus. If you can practice that one thing, I promise your business, your life will start thriving because you're focusing on one thing at a time. Channeling laser light focus. And number 2, start being creative. Your life that you want to design for your life, whatever it is, you want to travel, you want to have a business, you want to have an ideal relationship, it's all part of the mind. And your subconscious mind takes everything on board. Start thinking more. How do I achieve this? What do I really want? Start thinking and start feeling, and I can promise you it'll attract you so fast, your head will start to spin. So have an amazing day. Do these 2 things. Boom.